What is going on, warriors and farmers of Tamaris? Back again with another Call of Dragons video. In today's episode, I'm going to show you guys the updated guide for the Warpets in the Call of Dragons. It has been almost 2 years since the game was released. Ever since then, the game developers have been bringing so many changes to Warpets. This video is going to show you pretty much everything that you need to know. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe for more content like this, turn on the bell notification and never miss out. Like the video, share it with your friends, drop some comments down below. Let's get right into it. Alright, warriors of Tamaris, Warpets are very important in Call of Dragons. You can consider them as the third hero in your lineup. So many players have created excellent Warpets that can actually do more damage than the heroes themselves. So you need to take your Warpets very seriously. They are very important. This video is going to be very long. I'm going to divide the video into a bunch of different topics. You can skip to a specific chapter that you are looking for. We're going to start the video by looking at the basics. Since this is a beginner guide, let's start off with how to get Warpets on the map. So you're going to hit the search button on your game and then you click on the beast. We have this round circular thing that's going to show you a bunch of different Warpets that are available depending on your season. When you are a beginner, you're not going to have everything that you see here. So capture what you see on your screen. One of the most important pets is the Sapphire Frederick. Like I said, the video will be divided into a bunch of different topics. I'm going to show you guys which pets to capture in one of the topics in this video. Let us continue with the pet capture. You can hit the search and then capture a pet that you are looking for. You just click on the pet and then you hit capture and you send your legions. Now there is another thing you can try. You can try the auto capture. This is going to capture pets for you just passively in the background while you do something else. You can select the pet that you want. Make sure you don't click all because that's going to capture every pet that is nearby. You don't really want to do that. Select the specific pet that you want and then go with it. Over here is where you can select the level of your pets. You can put the minimum level and you can put the maximum level. This icon right here will show you the minimum number of troops you can have. If you go below the minimum, your heroes will come back to the city and then go back out again. You can change it by clicking on this icon and then selecting one of the presets that you already have. At the bottom here is where you can put the number of warrants, the number of pets that you want to capture every single day. Now you have a limited number of warrants that you can use every single day. Let us go to the pet sanctuary and check it out. The Pet Sanctuary is where you can find all the good stuff about your Warpets. We're going to check out the user interface and get you familiar with everything that is going on here. First of all, we start with the warrants. Every player is going to get 2 warrants. Usually when you go back to the home kingdom, you can increase the number of warrants to either 5 or 6 when you are in a KVK. So this one right here is the Dragonfall season. You go to the season policy, and then you can increase the number of warrants that you get. We have the Administrative Excellence giving me 1 extra warrant. And then the next Administrative Excellence is right here giving me extra 2 warrants. For a total of 5 warrants every single day. There is one more season with seasonal talents that will allow you to get up to 6 warrants per day. So make sure you pay attention to that. When we go back to the Pet Sanctuary, there is a trick that I want to show you to keep your pet warrants in your inventory if you want. So make sure you have the maximum number of warrants here. And you can save some pet warrants for the future. For example, when you are in a KVK, you can get a pet warrant pretty much every single week from the Premium Merit store. You can save that pet warrant and use it in the future. The trick is to make sure you have maximum number of pet warrants over here. When you do that, you go to your Warpet Merit store like this one right here. So I have 1 warrant right here. If I try to buy this warrant, it's gonna go straight to my inventory. It's gonna go straight to my Pet Sanctuary because I have 0 out of 5. Now if I had 5 out of 5 pet warrants in my Pet Sanctuary and then I purchase this one, it's gonna go straight to my inventory. So this is how you save pet warrants for the future. As you can see here, I have saved 1 right now. I think I'm going to use it for a new pet in the future. I'll save some more and then just use them during the pet party event. It's much easier that way. Now let's go back to the pet sanctuary and continue with the user interface. Up next, we're going to have a look at the exchange coins. Exchange coins are what you use to get a lot of stuff in the game. You can buy some more from the exchange store. If you go here in the shop, you can buy some exchange coins to use. So these are for the Krakens in the game. This is what we call the pet tokens. You can get them by cleaning your pet sanctuary, by gifting your pets, and then interacting with your pets. When you have enough of this, you can go to the gift draw and then just draw some nice skills from here. If you're lucky, you can get the 3-star skills. Some people have got them. So that's something you can try. I think it's better to save up to 100 and then unlock 100. So let us do some examples right here. Unlock the first one. We got this. Try the next one. Another fruit. Try the next one. We got some regeneration portion. Okay. So that's looking good. This icon right here is showing you that you can have up to 7 pets in your pet sanctuary right here. When you do that, you can level up your pets and take them to the next level. So when you click on a war pet, you're going to have 3 options over here. Let's start with this one in the middle here. You can feed your pets some fruits. When you do that, the level of your pets will go up. You need your pets to be level 2, that way you can equip them to your heroes. For example, this one is only level 1. I cannot equip it to my heroes. I need to send it to level 2. So for demonstration, I'm going to give it 1 food right here. As you can see now, it is level 2. And I can deploy this pet to go and fight with my heroes. When I click on it again, we have this more information icon right here. It can let you go to the training page of this pet right away and just do a bunch of different stuff to this pet. And then we have the last button right next to this pet. It's this one right here. So when you click this button, it's going to remove the pet from the pet sanctuary and it's going to send it to the pet enclosure. If you want to take a pet to the pet sanctuary and then take them all the way up to level 5, you just click on this button and the pet goes to the pet enclosure. Let's try this bear right here. We click this. Now the pet has come over here to the pet enclosure. And then you can give it gifts, send it to level 5. When you send your pets to level 5, you can rename them. Let's see how you can do that from here. We got this guy. I think the rename is somewhere here. I forgot where to get it. But I think you get the idea. You should be able to rename your pet when you get it all the way up to level 5. At the bottom here, you have 3 buttons that will give you more information about your war pet. The first one is the exchange house. The next one is the war pet skill cards. The third one is the pet enclosure. We're going to start off with the exchange house. Once you visit the exchange house, you're going to see a lot of good stuff for your war pets. This is where you can buy different pet skills and put them on your war pets. You can filter them by the stars and just see what you can afford. Some of these pet skills are very, very expensive, so you just buy whatever you can. Over here, you can sell the pet skill cards that you have in your inventory. So if you want to sell something, you can sell them from here. You can also lock and unlock your pet skills from here. For example, if you don't want to sell them by mistake, make sure you lock them. That way, you don't sell the pet skills. Like I really want these skills here. I don't want to lose them, so I lock them. When you go over here in the resources, you can buy some resources with exchange coins. You can buy different types of resources here every week. Just remember, you're going to have a limit pretty much every single week. You can't just buy everything the way you want. Every single week, you're going to have purchase limits. You get 1 2-star talents and then 5 1-star skills and then 50 0-star skills. They refresh pretty much every single week. Now, the game developers have given us the option to save our skills for up to 8 weeks. Therefore, after 8 weeks, make sure you use them. As you can see here, I am saving mine because we're going to get a new archer pet, I think, very soon. So when that pet comes out, I will be ready with a lot of skills to take it to the next level. What else do I need to cover from here? I think I've pretty much shown you guys everything. Up top here is where you can increase the capacity of your pet store. Here I need to do some more gems, use more gems, or you can use these books, which is pretty good. We have transaction records right here, show you some of the things that you bought and then some of the things that you have sold in your account. Again, guys, pay attention to your weekly limits. I think after 8 weeks, it's going to reset, I think. So make sure you use it. I'm going to put a notification in the pinned comment down below when I get more information about these purchase limits of 8 weeks. What else do I need to cover here? I think I've covered pretty much everything. This is just the exchange coins that you use. Let's move on to the next icon. Right next to the exchange house is the Warpets skill cards storage. Let's click on it and see what's going on. This is where you can save all of your Warpet skills. Right now I have 124 out of 130. So anything you want to save for the future is going to be stored here. So this is everything that I got. You can also increase your storage capacity by using these books right here. You get these books when you clean your pet store and then try to get stuff from the gift drawer. Or you can just use your gems to expand if you are a Kraken. So this is the Warped skill cards area. Moving on to the next icon, which is the pet enclosure. Alright, Warriors of Tamaris, the pet enclosure is where you're gonna get a lot of good information about your Warpets. Pretty much everything that you need, you are going to find it over here. So let us see what is really going on. On the left hand side, you have all the pets that are available at your disposal. These are the pets that you have captured from the map. To increase your capacity, you hit the plus icon and then you use gems. As you can see, it gets expensive as you go up. Now I have like 32 out of 35 pets. That is because I'm a content creator. I like to experiment with a bunch of different pets. As you can see, I have taken most of my pets to 2-star talents. I don't have any 3-star talent pet yet. However, I'm going to show you guys one of the best ways to get a 3-star talent pets. Some of the things that you can do to try and speed up the process. So this is your pet enclosure. Up next, we're going to go on to the right hand side to see what is going on. Make sure you lock your war pets. That way you don't consume them or release them without your knowledge. You don't really want to do that. If you want to share a war pet, you hit the share button and then you can share it with pretty much anyone, anywhere that's available on that page. So to keep it pushing, you can use this to send your pet to the pet enclosure. If you want to give it more feeding and then take it all the way up to level 5, you can do that. To release a pet, you click on this bird icon. Because this pet is locked, I cannot release it. I don't want to do that. So let me pick something that I will not regret releasing. So this is a pet that I can release. You hit confirm and the pet is gone. There are many different types of war pets in Call of Dragons and each one has different attributes. The attributes are what makes your pet stronger. Magic attributes uses different sets of attributes like intelligence, spirit, and luck. Physical war pets, on the other hand, they use strength, agility, and luck plus endurance. So these are some of the skills that are used by your pets. So pay attention to the attributes based on the pet that you have. Now the game developers have made it easy to increase your pet attributes. You can click on this icon right here and it's going to bring you the pet fruit feature. Now you can give your pet some fruits to increase their attributes. You can see the maximum level of each attribute for any pet that you have. Just remember, you can only use 100, I think, pet fruits. So make sure you have the perfect pet. The recommended thing to do is to get like an 8 skill slot pet with some good attributes that you can push to the next level. So that is something you want to do. So you don't want to feed your pets like, especially for something that doesn't have 8 skill slot. For example, this one is only 6. Let's say you feed this pet with some fruits and then you regenerate later. you're going to lose everything on this pet. So make sure you regenerate, take it to 8 skill slot, get some good attributes, and then go from there. You can click on this icon to give you more information. If you want to know some skills to put on any pet, just click on this book icon. It's gonna send you to the pet area, and then you can see some of the skills that you can put on the pet and some of the heroes that you can use with them. So this is it for almost every single pet that is available in the game. With all of that out of the way, let us check out the regenerate feature and the skills feature. Regeneration is how you can change your pets, especially from low level to a high level. You can keep regenerating to get some good attributes. As of right now, I am trying to regenerate the Sapphire Frederick. That's because I want to get 8 skill slot with 310 spirit, which is what's recommended for the Sapphire Frederick. But it has been very, very difficult. So you can regenerate the pet manually by just clicking on this thing. You're going to use the pet regeneration portion. If you want, you can go automatic and then hit confirm. It's just going to keep going until you find a legendary, then it's going to stop. And you can decide if you want to keep that legendary or not. As of right now, I am getting wrecked over here. Should I even continue? I'm trying to save my pet portions for the next new pet. Okay, I think this is it. I think you just get the idea. It's not easy to get good attributes. If you want it, you can save it, but I'm not going to do that. If you put auto and then you click on this skip, it's going to take you straight up to the next legendary. But that can consume even up to 200 pets regeneration portion. So yeah, it's kind of painful. So this is the regeneration feature. Up next, we're going to check out the skills and how you can put them on your pet. So you can click the skills and then you can buy them from here and just learn them on your pet. So let us try learning something here today. Let's say we want to learn this skill, for example. Gonna hit learn and then click on this empty slot and put it right there, then hit confirm. And it's going to be stored in the skill slot. So that is something you should do. When you also do this, you're going to be gaining some power for your account as well. So don't forget about it. Try to upgrade your skills. It's going to let you get more power for your account. Now, when you are putting skills on your pet, there is a limit. So when you click on the skills, you're going to see all the limits that you have over here. You can only put 3 skills of the same attributes on a pet. You cannot put 4. For example, I have 3 luck skills on this pet. I cannot add another luck skills. It's not going to work. The 4th one is not going to work. This pet also has 3 luck. I cannot add another luck skill over here. I also have 3 agility, which means I cannot add any agility on this pet. So that is something you need to take into consideration. You should plan out your pets before you build them. That way you don't get disappointed and lose out on some skills for no reason. While we're still here in the skill section, I'm going to show you guys some of the simple basics that you can use for each one of your pets. Let's say you are building any magic Warpets. If you're building any magic Warpet, there is a set of skills that you need to have on your pet. So you're going to have your pet talent skill. You're going to have the follow-up, which is absolutely necessary. And then the 3rd skill is probably going to be another intelligence skill that's going to boost your pet. Pretty much every magic pet has an intelligence skill that boosts the pet. So now you have 3 intelligence skill. You cannot add another intelligence. The next thing you're going to put on your pet is going to be the magic fortune for all the magic Warpets. And then you can add the magic spirits. These are the baseline for the magic Warpets in the Call of Dragons. When it comes to the physical Warpets, there are a few stuff that you need to add. You can add the critical package, which includes the angry roar. It's going to include the blood roar. It's going to include the fatal bite. These are the 3 skills that you must have on a physical pet. And then you can add the fierce attack if you want, or you can add things like the chain strike and the intense chain strike. Those are some of the things that you can add on your pet to take things to the next level. So for a physical pet, you're going to have the critical package. You're going to have the fierce attack. You're gonna have the chain strike, the intense chain strike. Those are some of the good stuff you can put on any physical war pet if you don't know how to build it. There are two ways you can upgrade a talent skill of your pet. You can consume other pets for the upgrades, or you can try and extract the skills. For example, we have this pet. I can click skill upgrade and you can see I have a pet here to consume. So if I click on it, it's giving me like 20 points only. I think 5 points only. Now if I try to extract these skills, it's going to be like 10 points. For example, I have one that I've extracted here. If I try to use it, as you can see, I got 10 points. This is why people try to extract the skills. Otherwise, if you don't want to extract them, you can just consume the pet directly. And then the pet is just going to disappear from your inventory and you don't have to worry about extraction. If you use this method, it's going to take you a very, very long time. So the best thing to do is to try and extract the 1-star talent skills and the 0-star talent skills, and then try to upgrade other pets or just try to consume them. This is how you upgrade the talents of your pets. You can do the exact same thing for some of the other skills that are available in the game that you want to upgrade. Like you can upgrade this way if you extract it, or if you capture another pet that has this skill, you can try to consume that pet. It's not going to give you a lot of points, but if you extract the skill and then you try to use it from here, it's going to be double the point. This is the reason some people try to gamble when they try to create a 3-star talent. Like they try to gamble 50-50 to try and get this talent skill. That way they get 1000 points if they extract it, instead of only 500 if you try to consume the pet. So it's a risk that you'll have to take. It's going to be up to you whether you want to consume the pet or you want to extract it and get double the points. It's going to be up to you. Alright, Warriors of Tamaris, let us get to the good stuff right now, which is the talent extraction. You need to extract these talents and then use them to upgrade your war pets and take them to the next level. I'm going to show you guys some of the things that you can do to speed up the process. So as of right now, if you want to extract a talent, the first thing you want to do is regenerate the pet and bring it down to 2-star skills. That way, when you release it, you have a high chance of getting one of the 2 pets. Now, the next thing you want to do is make sure you take the next skill to a star level that is higher than the star level of the pet skill that you want to get. So I really want to extract this 1-star talent pet. So what I need to do is take this thing to a 2-star. So first of all, I'm going to go to my inventory and see some of the skills that I can work with, just to make things a little bit easy for me. From the looks of it, I have 2 Manic Might. So that's something that I'm going to use. Okay, so we're going to go over here and then put Manic Might. I'm trying to save as much as possible. So we're going to hit this. I'm going to replace this and put the Manic Might right there. Now I need to upgrade this to a 1-star. So I'm going to hit skill upgrade. We're going to go over here, go to the exchange house and buy 4 copies of this. That way I can send it to a 1-star. So we're going to go back. The devs really need to change all this long process of, training your pets. This is ridiculous. Okay, so we're here. We're going to go skill upgrade 1, 2, 3, 4. So when you consume the skills, you can see them go up here with the skill point, skill XP. That's how it's done. Skill upgrade. Okay, that is done. And it looks like I only have 2 over here. I need 4 to send it to a 2-star. So I'm going to click this and then go and buy some more. I'm going to need 2 of this. We go 1, we go 2. Okay, did I just run out of exchange coins? Oh, wow. I ran out of exchange coins. I think I'm going to sell something here just to make some coins. Let me see what skill I need to sell. I hope there is something that I really don't need. Okay, gonna sell this divine blessing. 48. Do I have 125? Let me see if I go to buy. Okay, looks like I have enough. And I buy the last one. Okay, that's pretty good. So we're going to go back to the pet. I'm just going to show you guys how you can extract a talent skill from a pet. So we're going to go here. Now I have 4. Upgrade this to a 2-star. Okay, so this is skill upgrade. It is done. Now I have a higher chance of getting this pet. But let me remind you guys that it is not guaranteed that you're going to get it. Sometimes you can get this one instead of this one. For the sake of this video, I hope I get lucky. I really want to finish my Sapphire Frederick. Hopefully the game gives me this one. I don't really want this one. I don't want to get wrecked. As you can see here, I captured a legendary pet. The good thing is this one was a 2-star. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to release a bunch of 0-star pets and then upgrade this to a 1-star and then extract it by using this 2-star right here. So now is the time to do the release. Wish me luck, guys. I want the talent. Come on, come on, come on, talent. Yes, 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 yes. So this is how it's done, guys. This is how you extract the skills. Let me show you guys. I have extracted over, if I click on this pet right here, as you can see here, I have 21 paint blooms already. I need about 40 to take my Sapphire Frederick to a 3-star, which is this one right here. I'm trying to get this to a 3-star. Up next, I'm going to show you guys the best possible ways to try and get a 3-star talent for your Warpets. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was how you extract a talent for your Warpets. Now there is something you can try. If you want to extract a 2-star talent, make sure the next skill on that pet is a 3-star. That's going to make it easy. Or you can try and gamble with a 2-star and a 2-star. That's going to be up to you. It is something you can try. Now, when we go back to the exchange house, you're going to see that you have limits every single week. Sometimes you may not have skills to try and extract pet talents, especially the 1-star skills. Now, I'm going to show you guys a trick that you can use to try and save up some pet skills, like to get some pet skill for your account. So every time you capture a pet, do not release it. Try and use it to get an extra 1-star skill. As you can see here, I captured 2 pets and each one of these pets came with a 1-star skill, which is pretty good, which means I can only upgrade the next one, release the pet and then get one of the 1-star skills. This is how you create extra 1-star skills for your account. Let me see if I can upgrade this one. Looks like I ran out of exchange coins. I could have shown you guys. Like I could have upgraded this one to a 1-star and then release the pet. And then I get a 1-star skill that I can use later. If we go to my skills, you're going to see that I have a bunch of different 1-star skills over here. That's because I use the same method. And they just keep piling up. Like this one now is 2. This one is 2. So if I keep extracting, they will just keep piling up. When I have 4, I can make them a 2-star and then use them to extract a 1-star talent that I really want. So take advantage of this feature. Don't just release your pets for nothing. Make sure you turn them into 1-star skills. That way you get them back. Up next, we're going to have a look at the end game of Call of Dragons, which is creating a 3-star talent skill for your account. This is going to be time consuming, but I'm going to show you guys simple ways you can make the process not so very difficult. So take advantage of the technique where you use pets without any skills to turn them into a 1-star skill. Like you can keep collecting those skills, turn them into 2 stars or 3 stars, and then just save them to extract some skills for 3-star talent pets. So there are 2 ways you can go about doing this. Let's start off with the safest method to get a 3-star talent. Something that's not going to make you regret. It's going to take a long time, but you're going to get there. So to do it, we're going to take the Sapphire Frederick as an example. It is something that I am working on right now. So I'm going to click on this pet. We go here. I want to show you guys the number of 1-star talents that I have for the Sapphire Frederick. So over here I have 21 Paint Bloom, 1 star. You're gonna need 40 1-star Paint Bloom to take a 2-star pet to a 3-star talent. However, I recommend you don't extract 41 1-star skills. You should instead extract only 32. Extract 32 1-star skill. And then use those 32 1-star skill to upgrade a 1-star talent that is already on a pet. That way, it saves you unnecessary extraction. If you use this technique, you're only going to extract 32 1-star talent skills instead of extracting 40. Because thing is, when you're consuming a pet, if it's a 2-star pet, it's gonna give you 5 points. If you wanna do it the hard way, you can extract 1 star 5 times, which is also equivalent to 500 points. But remember, if you already have a 1-star talent on a pet, you can just upgrade it to a 2-star talent. It will save you the extraction. For example, this one right here. Turn it into a 1-star and then don't release it. If you try to release it, you're gonna lose it. What you need to do is upgrade it to a 2-star and then consume it. It's gonna give you 500 points. As opposed to trying to release this to get back the 1-star talent. You could get destroyed. So this is the technique that you need to use to get your 1-star talent pet. I mean your 3-star talent pet. Extract 1 star 32 times and then find 8 pets with 1-star skills. Take all those 8 pets to 2-star talents and then consume them for your main pet. That is something I am doing right now. I'm gonna show you guys the experience, the experiment once I have 32 1-star talent skills and then 8 pets with 1-star skill, because I'm going to upgrade them to 2-star and then consume all 8 and then boom, I have a 3-star talent pet. So this is the safest way to get a 3-star talent. Let's check out the next one, which is the gambling. Many players in Call of Dragons like to gamble. Sometimes it pays off, sometimes you get destroyed. Let's take this pet as a good example. So some players would take this one to a 2-star. Now you have a 2-star over here and a 2-star over here. Chances of you getting the talent skill is 50-50. So 50-50 chance you're gonna get one of these two. The thing is, if you extract a 2-star talent skill, it's going to be equivalent to 1000 points. But if it's on the pet, it's only 500 points. So this is why people gamble. You can gamble 4 times and get lucky with a 2-star talent 4 times and boom, you have a 3-star talent pet. But so many people have been destroyed so many times. Me personally, I'm not going to risk it. As of right now, I already have about 21 1-star talent Paint Bloom. I can try and gamble, but I'm not going to do it. I am only 11 1-star Paint Bloom away from getting my talent skill. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to be gambling. If you want to gamble, you can try. You can also speed up the process or make things a little bit easy for you. For example, if you have a 2-star talent, regenerate to 2 skills and then try to take the next skill to 3-star talent. I mean to 3-star skills. That's gonna make it easy for you to get the 2-star talent. So the first one is 2-star, the next one is 3-star and boom. You release, if you're lucky, you get your 2-star talent. You get 1000 points, which is just amazing. To upgrade this pet, I need 4000. If I have 2-star talent pets on a pet, I need 8 of those pets. If I extract 2-star talents, only 4 is needed. That is the gambling method if you want to try it. There are so many Warpets in Call of Dragons and you don't need all of them. Me personally, I'm a content creator, so I'm trying to have every single pet available on my roster. Now for the majority of the players in the game, let me show you guys the type of Warpets that you need on your account. In Season 1, you're gonna have access to a few excellent Warpets. Number 1 on your list should be the Sapphire Frederick. This is the pet you capture in Season 1 and try to upgrade it as much as possible. Next one on your list is the Shadow Manticore. Shadow Manticore works with pretty much any physical unit. This would be the ideal pet for most of your archers in Season 1. If you're going to be using Kinara and Nico, make sure you get yourself a Snow Peak Rock. If you're going to use some cavalry, try and get the golden rock, especially for Emrys, Alistair, and Bakshi. For those 3 heroes. Now the next pet that you really want to capture in Season 1 is the Venomous Lizard. One of the best physical war pets in the game. It's classified as the best infantry pet for the open field, so you don't want to miss out on that. Another pet you can capture is the Sand Lizard. You're going to use the Sand Lizard for a very long time, so you can capture that if you want. There are a few pets that you should avoid in Season 1. One of them is the Ice Lizard. Ice Lizard has a crazy rage skill. We're going to talk about it in the next video topic. So it's one of the pets that you try to avoid. Even the Thunder Lizard, you should try and avoid it because, you know, there are other pets that do more damage and give you more value. What other pets do you need to avoid from here? So those are the ones. Those are some of the awesome pets that you need to capture in Season 1. Up next, I'm going to show you guys how pets work in Call of Dragons. Most of the pets in the game requires rage regeneration. When you look at every single hero in Call of Dragons, they require 1000 rage. Your pets also, I think, require 1000 rage. And it usually takes your pets 10 seconds to get the 1000 rage. So we have heroes in the game who don't have any rage regeneration whatsoever, aka Magrat and Zeta. So Magrat and Zeta, their pet is going to regenerate rage and cast a rage skill every 10 seconds. So any pet that has a rage skill is going to work on Magrat Zeta, and it's going to cast every 10 seconds on this pairing. Now when it comes to the other heroes who have rage skills like 1000 rage, they are going to hold the pets hostage. So you're going to have 2 heroes in your lineup. Let's say the first hero gets the 1000 rage at 9 seconds. So he's going to cast his rage skill. And then the second hero is going to cast their rage skill 2 seconds after the first hero, which is turn number 11. And then 2 seconds after the deputy commander casts the rage skill, your pets are going to cast their rage skill. So the heroes are going to hold your pets hostage until they complete casting their rage skill. And then 2 seconds later, the pets are going to cast their rage skill. Now this is going to bring us to one of the most notorious pets in this game, which is the Ice Lizard. This Ice Lizard. Don't waste your time with this pet, because it says before your hero is about to cast a rage skill, this pet is going to cast its skills. So when this happens, your heroes are going to be delayed by 2 seconds when casting rage skill. And nowadays in the open field, enemies die real fast. 2 seconds is a lot of time. You're going to miss out on a lot of damage. Therefore, you try to avoid these Ice Lizards for pets, for heroes that have rage skills. The Ice Lizard will work well on heroes that don't have rage skill, like Magrat and Zeta if you're using them with Celestials. To keep this pushing, there are so many different types of pets in Call of Dragons. The next one we're going to check out is going to be the Sand Lizard. The Sand Lizard has a talent skill. However, the talent skill is passive. This pet does not require any rage regeneration. So when you enter battle, this pet is going to trigger its rage skill. Its talent skill. And then every 6 seconds, it's going to provide you any healing. I have seen so many people try to use follow-up on the Sand Lizard. Please don't do that. It doesn't work. This pet does not have any rage requirement. Follow-up requires your pet talents to have a rage requirement. So follow-up doesn't work on the Sand Lizard. This Sand Lizard is passive skill. Now there is another pet here that doesn't use rage as well, which is the Snowpeak Rock. Snowpeak Rock is going to trigger anytime you inflict a defense break on an enemy. So this pet is not useful with a lot of heroes in the game. As of right now, it's only useful with Kinara and Nico, and you can also use it on Farondil. So where is my Kinara? Kinara has a defense break here known as the Jaw Breaker. That's gonna work with the Snowpeak Rock. Nico has a defense break on the rage skill. Kinara has another defense break in her talents known as the Ambush. Yep, Ambush is a defense break. Those are things that are gonna trigger the Snowpeak Rock. With the current state of the open field, the Snowpeak Rock has become one of the best war pets in the game, because enemies die real fast and this pet does not require any rage skill. You can trigger this talent even 4 times before your heroes cast a rage skill. It is ridiculous with Unawakened Kinara, the combination of Nico, and the combination of the ambush from the talent, from the hero talent skills. It's going to be super awesome for your account. So this is a different type of pet available in the game. There are other pets as well. For the most part, most of these pets just use rage skill. They are going to cast 2 seconds after your deputy casts a rage skill. If you don't have any heroes that don't cast rage skill, then your pets are going to cast their skills, I think, every 10 seconds. So that's how it works. For example, if you use Tauhar and Magrat, okay, if you use Tauhar and Magrat with the Sapphire Frederick, the Sapphire Frederick is going to cast its rage skill every 10 seconds. That is because Tauhar and Magrat do not have any rage requirement. So this is how the Warpets work in the Call of Dragons. Now Warpets have a bunch of different skills that you can put on them. Like the Fierce Attack, for example. Here is another talent skill for pets. Not talent, but it just does some pet damage. Which is why I was saying pets right now can do more damage than the heroes themselves if you crack them out. A good example would be this guy right here. So this pet does 300 damage from here, only level 2. And then you get almost another 300 damage from here, which is 600. Now if I take these guys to 3 stars, they could even hit up to 1500 skill damage for the pet. And then when you create those pet skills and then you put the Fatal Bite on top, the damage output is going to be catastrophic. So make sure you try to upgrade your pets as much as possible. The next thing we're going to have a look at is going to be the end of the season skill. You can go to your KVK icon to access this page. You're going to need crystals to buy your pet skills. Remember, you can save these crystals, so don't be afraid. Keep as many as you can. Now there are so many excellent pet skills that you can buy from here. You can see I just got the advanced soul source for the new magic pet, which is awesome. So what are the pet skills that you should get? Remember, in season 1, try and get the Sapphire Frederick. When you get the Sapphire Frederick, the Pain Bloom, Advanced Pain Bloom is the first skill that you buy in season 1, which is awesome. And then the next one you need to buy is something for the Venomous Lizard. If you want, that's gonna work great. But I don't think many people focus on infantry in season 1. So you can skip the advanced infection and then go for the Snow Peak Rock skill. Where is it? This concentration. If you awaken your Kinara with this skill right here, it's gonna take your Kinara Nico to the next level. You're really going to enjoy using that pairing with this skill, especially if you awaken your Kinara. And then you need to wait for season 3 and get the advanced barbarism. This is going to be super awesome. Now as you can see here, I've been ignoring the advanced ravage for the Night Rock. That is because the open field has changed right now. Enemies die very, very fast. The Night Rock is becoming kind of like a mediocre pet for quick short fights. You need longer fights to take advantage of your Night Rock. So this might be a skill that you don't really want, because in group fights, enemies die fast. You're not going to have the opportunity to take advantage of your advanced ravage. Overall, it is a fantastic skill. So these are the ones that I would recommend. You also have things like the advanced stone aura. You have your cavalry pet thingy if you want. If you are a garrison lead, you can go with the cavalry pet skills. You get them and then do some good stuff. As of right now for garrison, the advanced moon rage is doing so much damage, which is just ridiculous. Try to also get the advanced follow-up. This is a good one. And this one as well for your infantry. There are plenty of awesome skills here. Unfortunately, you cannot buy all of them at once. Just see your specialization in your account and then decide which one is good for you. So again, to do a summary, in season 1, for the most part. Get the Pain Bloom as fast as possible. You're not going to regret it. If you awaken your Kinara and Nico, get the Advanced Concentration. I would recommend this over the Advanced Ravage because of the current situation of the open field. Enemies die fast. People have maxed out everything. They just hit harder. Your enemies are just gonna die. This one is going to work without any rage skill. This one requires a rage skill. When you enter Season 3, Advanced Barbarism all the way. This one, best skill in this store. It's fantastic for the current situation of the open field. You do damage every second. No rage skill required. Absolutely amazing. Other skills are here as well. There are plenty of good ones. Decide based on your account progress. And I think that pretty much covers everything. Let's do a quick summary on some of the things that I want to show you. Just remember, you can store your Warpets warrants in your item section. Like I just showed you right here, I'm storing this one. You can buy them from the KVK Premium Shop. Make sure you have 5 out of 5 warrants before you claim your pet warrants from the Premium Merit Shop. Usually at reset, this is going to be 5 out of 5. Then I'm going to claim the one warrant that I have here. Let me show you. I have one warrant here. I'm waiting for reset to hit. I get 5 out of 5. I buy this. I save it in my inventory for a new pet and use it when the pet party event comes out. What other things I should summarize from here? You have a weekly limit up to 8 weeks. I think if you don't use it after 8 weeks, you could lose all of them. I'm gonna wait for 8 weeks and then give you guys more information on this topic. I could be wrong, but make sure you take advantage of these weekly limits. You have some excellent pets that you can use, that you can capture right from Season 1. Take advantage of all of those pets. Remember, not all pets are going to be super useful for you, so capture the ones that you want. The 3 that I can mention: Sapphire Frederick, Shadow Manticore, Venomous Lizard, Sand Lizard. Those are the ones I would focus. Oh, and maybe the Snowpeak Rock, depending on the level of your Kinara and Nico. What else do we have here? Save as many skills as you want for the future, and I think you should be good to go. In terms of extracting pet skills, I think I showed you guys what to do. Me personally, I'm going to save 32 1-star talents, and then the other 8 1-star talents are going to be on the pet. I'm going to upgrade those pets to 2-star and then consume them to get a 3-star. I'm not going to be gambling. I cannot take the pain if I lose the talent skills. And I think that's it, guys. Thanks for watching the video. If you're new, subscribe for more content. Until then, talk to you guys in the next one. Bye bye for now.